gonna do its thing and bring some people in before I start rambling. For you guys that don't know me, my name is Melissa Jackson, also known as your favorite blind auntie over there on TikTok. I do live interviews with blind individuals on my Facebook page called Blind and Thriving. And I also have a dating group for people with disabilities on Facebook as well. It's a private group. It is called Heart, the number two, Heart Unseen. And it's really not just for people with disabilities, but because if you don't mind talking to someone with a disability, and you're not shallow, come over there and check us out. I'll try to create a safe place for those that are like me with different type of disabilities. You just don't have to be blind, so we can find love. People will be like, what they want to date for, and they have a disability. Baby, we just like everybody else. We want to have love too. But anyway, enough with all the announcements. I came on here because I'm thinking about dropping a video on my Facebook, and if you guys want me to drop it over here on YouTube. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, my name is Melissa Jackson, Melissa Jackson. Of when I went out one particular night recently, and it's just like I'm out. I can't see the people. Somebody approached me, which my cousin says this is the same guy that always approached me. And I don't know. But anyway, I have live like photos, videos, because I always take pictures and videos when I'm out and stuff. And I was thinking about posting it, on Facebook and doing a voiceover to it. But I came on here to just give y'all a breakdown on it before I post the video on Facebook. So I feel comfortable going out with my cousin. And that's who I normally go out with. Have I been out with my daughter? I don't think we've ever been out together. I think she was with her girlfriend one time. Oh, we have been out together because we're in the same trail ride group. But I'm gonna feel comfortable with my daughter. But she be doing her own thing, honey. She young, 20 and turned. You hear me? So I don't be trying to have her babysit her mama. But she do come through when I be needing it. So clock it. But let's see, somebody's in. Thank you for popping in. I'm over here about to tell a story time about when I went out to the little Zydeco that we had out here in Port Arthur, Texas. It was at the Civic Center. So it was a rainy and chilly night. This weather has been bipolar out here in Southeast Texas. And so I had my little white shirt crop top on. I had my um I forgot the name of the jeans, but I got them from the Boot Barn, and I had me some brown fish scale boots on, and then I had my brown cowboy belt on, and I had me a big buckle on. So we at the Zydeco, and of course, I left my cane, the baddest BIT, at home, and my cousin was my sighted guy, right? So I'm holding on to my cousin. I try to make things not obvious. So I'm in the back of her. I'm holding slightly on her elbow because when she moved, by her being in the front, I could tell if she's taking a step, if she's turning left, if she's turning right. I could tell all these things. Thank you all so much for popping in. So she's guiding me into the facility. So now we're inside. Yeah, it was dark outside. And for you guys that don't know, I have retinitis pigmentosa. And one of the symptoms is night blindness. So I rate Charles at night. So we enter the building. And so now I could see a little bit because I have tunnel vision. I have the amount of vision as looking into a straw, but I'm still holding on to her. So she proceeded to go. They had vendors there that was selling, cowboy attire like belts and hats, and I think that was it. So she was talking and doing her thing because my cousin is a school teacher, baby. Everybody know her. So she talking and carrying on. So then now it's light up in there. So now we're going to inside where all the tables are at and the band is playing. They had two Zydeco bands that night. One that everybody know, and then one, you know how people just starting off. So let's see. Thanks to everybody that's popping in. I'm telling a little story time. So we go inside, and one of her friends had got us a table. So she looking around for her friend, and so she found her. She was like, "Oh, she over there," as if I know what over there was because I can't see, right? So I'm holding her again slightly on her elbow. When she go left or right, I could feel her as she move. Or if she was gonna step down, I could feel her as she moved. So I'm behind her, and then we get to the table. I find me a seat, and so we sitting there. Now, y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but when you can't see, music is so loud, and it's like your senses is in heightened. And this band, the first band, God forgive me, it was trash. It was trash. The singer was singing like, have y'all ever watched that movie Coming to America, and the man was on the stage and he was like loud and he was like, okay, that's how it was sounding to me. It was so loud. It was killing my vibe and hurting my ears. Thanks for popping in. I'm telling a little story time. So that's going on, baby. They had been killed my vibe. I'm like literally zoned out. So all I can see, because like I said, I still have a little bit of tunnel vision, and we in a dark club environment. So I have night blindness. So now all I can see is like the lights. I seen like a purple light and it flared out. That's what it looked like to me. Seen, I think it was red or pink, and it was flared out to me, and I could see shapes and shadows of people. Now I could see my cousin a little bit, her little light bright self, because she's high yellow. I could see a little bit of her nose or her eyes, whatever I will look at, but it's like looking through a straw, right? So she talking to her friends. I can hear her talking and to her friends. Now, since I have became blind, I have gotten social anxieties, but I still make myself go out and be productive because I don't want to be another statistic blind person. Withdrawn, don't want to go outside, so I force myself to get out. But these are the things that's going on inside my head. One, oh my God, the music is so loud. He's singing like the man on Coming to America. He can't sing. I can't see people. All I can see is shapes and shadows. Um, I go in my mind like, why did I go out? And then I hear my cousin over here living her best life, talking and whatever. I'm like, Lord. So, needless to say, the night was a long one. I was cold. I had brought me a jacket, put my jacket on. I'm trying to dance and sway and vibe to the music, which it was trash. Now, me, if I wouldn't have been blind, let me tell you what I would have been doing. I would have been walking around seeing who in there that I know, because I'm from Port Arthur, Texas. I know everybody. Only one person came up to me and spoke to me. But if I was sighted, I would have been up around, walking around, seeing what I could see, baby. But being that I'm blind, stable. I'm stagnating. I'm not moving. And y'all know I don't bring my cane. And who wants to be the blind person walking around with a mobility cane and be the spectacle and everybody all eyes on me? So all this be going on in my mind when I be out. So during the night, my cousin was like, "You want something to drink?" I was like, "No, I'm not drinking." I was like, "But yeah, I'll drink some water." She was like, "They have food vendors and trucks here," which I could smell all that good barbecue and all that good food as we was walking in. I was like, "No, I didn't change my diet, y'all. I'm on a healthy kick now. All I eat is chicken and fish, vegetables, and fruits, and I drink a lot of smoothies." So I was like, no. So she got up. I could smell the pork link when she sat down. I was like, that's a link, huh? I could smell the pork. I could smell the mustard she had on it. I just could smell everything. Got a little nauseous. So I want to say thanks to everybody that is on my live. I appreciate it. So I'm smelling the link. So we sitting there. The second band that got up there that know what they doing. So now people getting up, they line dancing. So remember, y'all, I can't see nothing. I have night blindness. All I can see is shapes and shadows. So imagine you, let's see how I could explain this. So I can see the outline of people, but I can't make nothing out. So I see people swaying, and some things I'm missing because remember, I have tunnel vision too. So maybe I could see the head of them doing this. And then if I look down, I could see the little shoulders doing this. That's exhausting, honey. Let me tell you. So that's going in. I'm trying to drown out my thoughts that's going on in my head. So the second band was good. So Boots on the Ground came on, and where them fans at? So I started hearing fans behind me. I was like, oh yeah, baby, they turned up back there. So all I hear is where them fans at? Oh yeah, so I'm swinging, I'm dancing now. In my seat, of course. My cousin was like, you know how to Zydeco? And I was like, no, my daughter been trying. So she was trying to go get me to go Zydeco with her. I ain't ready for all that shit. So I'm dancing in my seat. So then that went home. That band was way better. So her friends, they left because it was kind of dead up in there. I ain't gonna lie, it was dead. Ain't nobody was really in there. Um, it was like a Mother's Day type of vibe they had. It was dead though. But it felt good to get out. I ain't gonna hold you. So, um, we didn't stay too long after that. And we end up leaving. The inside of me was like singing like hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, because I was ready to go. Um, so it's like dang if I do, dang if I don't. So while I'm sitting at home, I be wanting to get out, right? Because I'm feeling claustrophobic. I'm tired of being in these four walls that I am in. And I want to get out, right? But then when I get out, all these thoughts and stuff is going on in my head. I can't see. All I can see is shapes and shadows, or if not that, all I have is a pinhole of a bird's eye view like this. Let's see if I can give it this. So this is all I be able to see, y'all. Crazy, yeah, I know. So we got home. It was early. I think we made it home by 10:30, 11 o'clock. Y'all know that's early to go out. I think we left about 7. So we didn't stay that late. Came home and took me a bath and got back in my comfort zone. My bed. So if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask me about my condition, it is called retinitis pigmentosa. It's a hereditary genetic condition. It's no cure. Um, it is progressive over time. Um, you're born with it. How they find out, most people have signs. But how they can find out is through blood work, saliva, x-rays of the back of your eyes, and yeah. And so my next video I will be doing is I'm in the process of getting me another guide dog. For you guys that don't know, I had a guide dog named Sam. He has retired, and now I'm in the process of getting another love of my life. So if you guys, like I said, would like to know more about me, I do have an Instagram, I do have a Facebook, and I do have a TikTok. You guys can follow me there. And I do have a dating group for people with disabilities on Facebook. It's called Heart, the number 2, Heart Unseen. This is your girl, Melissa J. And thanks to everybody that tuned in.